What's going on, guys? My name is Joey Speaks, and this is Everyday People, the podcast. Today on the podcast, we have Alexa Speaks.
Hi.
And we have Jessi Campbell.
Hello.
So you may notice a little resemblance with the Speaks over here. This is my daughter, Lex. And this is my my other daughter, basically.
Lots
Jess.
of resemblance between us.
Yeah, that much resemblance. And so you'll hear me refer to her as Wowzers and her as Baby You, so don't get confused of who I'm talking to. All right, guys. So I wanted to have you guys on and have a little fun and talk about what you guys are doing and what you've done and where you plan to go. And so let's just start with you, Lex. What's going on with you recently? What are you doing?
I'm quite active right now. I'm in school.
Okay.
I was in school before, and then I graduated, and then I decided to return.
What were you in school for before that you graduated from?
I was in cosmetology school to be a licensed cosmetologist, hairstylist situation moment.
And she does my hair, so.
I do hers too. I do both of their hair.
Yeah. She does my hair once a month, and she does your hair how often?
Once every 2 months.
Yeah, every 2 months.
Yeah. So you can walk into my house every other month and see Jessi sitting up there with the, what's that thing called that goes around your neck?
The cape?
The cape. See, with the cape, and she's on her phone, and she's getting her hair did and all that kind of stuff. And it's and it stinks in the house so much when they put all that crap on. Anyway, so you graduated from cosmetology school?
I did.
And so are you doing hair, or are you just doing Jessi's hair, or like what are you doing with that?
I'm not pursuing the hair route. I do like my mom and my grandma and Jessi and my aunt and a couple other friends' hair just for fun. But no.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you've always done people's hair from when you were in high school, and you've always like messing around with that. Okay. All right. And how about you, Wowzers? What are you doing right now?
Whoa. So right now, I'm working part-time
Okay.
at a clothing store.
Okay.
And at the same time, I'm working to pursue music, which is a little bit of a pivot in what I've been originally doing in my life. But I think it's something that I'm interested in and passionate about, so that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. And what part of music? Do you want to be a singer? You want to play an instrument, or what do you want to do?
So I haven't been too apt at committing to instruments, but the instrument I have always is my voice. So maybe a singer. Maybe singing will be okay.
One time she played violin.
I did for 2 years.
2 years, but it was a black violin. She was the only one who had a black violin.
What other color are
They're
They're typically brown, yeah.
Brown?
And
So
she quit.
Because your violin was black?
No. Well, actually, the music teacher called me the girl with the goth violin, and I felt a little bit ostracized.
So is that like an emo violin?
Yeah, he kind of called me. He was like, "Oh yeah, the emo violin girl."
Okay.
And I was like, "Whoa, my name is Jessica." Like, and I play the violin. I'm more than that.
Really upset.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And so what are you doing for work right now? That's what I know, but let's tell everybody else. What are you doing for work right now?
I'm a barista at Starbucks, and I'm also a server at a restaurant, and also working to be a psychologist, therapist moment.
So you
eventually.
So you just started school again?
Yeah.
To become a therapist?
Yes, I started 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So wait, so you're working 2 jobs and you're going to school?
yes, it's a little silly, I know.
I have to act like I don't know these things.
Like, we actually live in the same house down the hall. But yes, I do.
Yeah. All right. And so how you like? I know that school's just starting, so you don't have a real idea of how hard or easy it's going to be. But how is it so far?
It's definitely different. It's all online. I'm not really used to online school. I didn't really have a different type of school besides cosmetology school from high school since it graduated during COVID. So it's definitely been a big jump of like environment and not going to like a classroom and teachers and seeing other people. But other than that, it's pretty chill. I don't mind it.
So speaking of your graduation, you guys graduated in 2020.
Yes.
What do you guys think about the way that you guys graduated? Like just like kind of like the drive by, the walk by.
You want to go first?
Well, I actually didn't go. But my best friend's mom and family actually put on a graduation for us in their home, which was very nice.
I remember.
Because we were robbed of a real graduation.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really special. And it honestly felt better just to have like an intimate family setting, especially like in those times. Like that was honestly the best thing that could have happened for us. So
that's cool. And so these two have literally been best friends since birth. Like they so you're 6 months older, right?
8 months.
8 months older. They have been best friends since the beginning. So it's kind of cool that, you know, like a lot of people have best friends growing up and then maybe sometimes you grow apart. Not these two. They're still.
We have matching tattoos to signify. Right here.
To signify or signify?
Signify. What did I say?
I was just that was my attempt at a joke.
Oh.
She wants to be a singer.
It wasn't funny.
Whatever. Okay, and so what was your experience with the walk by graduation?
It was definitely interesting. I throughout high school didn't necessarily enjoy school very much, and graduation and prom and being a senior was something I always looked forward to. So I think that when I didn't get the normal experience, it was a little bit upsetting at first, but I think like she said, like I think our family made it a really special thing for us, and I felt very seen. Like I feel very like, okay, yeah, this is actually so horrible and like crappy, but my mom really did a crazy job at doing everything she possibly could do to make us feel like we did graduate. The whole drive-through thing, it was a little funny, but as much as my family could go, and
whoever could fit in the car.
Yeah, whoever could fit in the car came, and they were like super fun and supportive. I wore my Jordans. I didn't have to wear heels, which was very comforting.
You did.
And my dog went. That was super fun.
The Rock.
But yeah, other than that, like it was definitely an interesting experience. Something I could say that I'm one of a few people who have experienced. She was there with me, which was great. But it's definitely a bonding experience for people our age. I think. Yeah.
And the Zoom graduation that we had with everybody who we can kind of gather up.
Yeah.
Where
it was her family and my family combined.
Yeah. And we had Nathan was I guess he was the MC. Nathan was the MC. He kind of ran us through it. It was actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I specifically wanted to bring this up because you know, so there was a kid who you went to school with, Jake, who used to come to the gym all the time, and he had the same thing. And the bad thing for him was that, so he was playing sports, and I just could not imagine in my life to where my 11th grade and 12th grade season of baseball would be taken away from me the way that your guys' lives were kind of like taken away from you guys during COVID.
Yeah.
And so I know that, you know, a lot of you guys may have experienced that, or whether you experienced something like that with your graduation or something else. COVID took a lot of stuff from a lot of people, and it was just a very unique experience. And my wife, she did. I mean, I helped her. It was her idea. I mean, like it
was her idea.
She was the driver. Yeah, she was the driver. I was in the passenger seat, being an average passenger. But anyway, she really put this thing together, got as many people together as she could to make sure that you guys felt as, you know, as normal of a graduation as possible. So
I agree.
It sucked for you guys, but also it was a different experience though too.
Yeah, not an experience I recommend.
Yeah. Well, good thing we're not doing that anymore. All right, so let's talk about fitness a little bit, since this is a fitness podcast.
Oh no.
So I'm a personal trainer. And
so real.
Yeah, and you're my daughter.
I
So
am.
do you work out? And you're my other daughter. Like, do you guys work out, or like? So tell me what's your guys' fitness deal?
To be honest, I hate the gym. Like, I really don't like it. I'd actually rather
That's about right.
I'd rather do anything else. I grew up playing sports, but like the gym itself, actually trash, garbage, my least favorite thing ever. Like, if you tell me like lift a weight, I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do it. I tried Pilates. That's like super fun and fresh, but like everything else, no.
You were going pretty consistent there for a little while though.
Yeah, I really like it. I want to keep doing it.
No, not Pilates. You were
That's the
going to
gym? Yeah, I was.
I don't know that you loved it, but you were going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How about you?
Ooh.
Ooh, this is fitness is a tender subject on a fitness podcast.
I mean, I've never really been the type to be like super active, like running and sports
She's
and
not good
such
at
like
running.
that. Like I played basketball when I was little, but like that was
Dude,
back then.
you know, she was really good at basketball. She would have to like battle with the boys to get like the half court at basketball.
They would try to play full court, and I would
she
say, "No, you're not." Like
Brandon
I need half
Toramaru
the
and her
court.
would fight every day.
Wait. But so like, weren't you guys both on the Lakers?
We were
For
we
Little
were
Giants?
On the Lakers, yeah.
Okay, so at our church back in the olden days, we used to have a league called Little Giants, and it was the little guys. And how old were you guys? 4 or 5?
I think we
Around
were
there,
5,
yeah. 4.
They were-
Then I was 4.
Yeah, I was 5.
They were this big, and they were the Lakers, and they were the cutest. Oh my god,
Jessi was bad.
I didn't know how.
She was bad.
all of you guys. I don't think did we make a shot that season?
No, I made one. What's it called? One
A free throw. One free throw. So if I can find some pictures, I'm going to insert a picture right here or somewhere to show you. Oh my God, they were so cute. But so to make a long story short, the league was really cool because it was a church league, and so like I let the kids. So I was the director of the league, and I let the kids travel and do fouls, and like there was basically no rules. It was a no holds barred, and it was just awesome. But like they were the Lakers, and they were just adorable, and they weren't very good.
we won though.
Yeah, we won the championship.
Yeah.
What, did the other team not show up?
No, no, because it was me and her and the kid who broke his arm and
Ruben.
KK. And
K to the K.
one other kid, and we won. Do you not remember that?
I remember. I still have the trophy.
We went to Shakey's. It was so awesome.
Yeah.
We were so happy.
So anyway, yeah, they used to play basketball.
Hypothetically.
Okay. Well, I also played it every day at recess until I got to 8th grade.
Yeah, we never played recess together because I was
Yeah.
always playing soccer or handball and she was playing basketball.
Yeah.
You were good at handball.
So was she.
You were good at handball
She was
too?
not good at tetherball, but she was good.
I was
at handball.
afraid.
She was feeling bad at tetherball.
Who plays tetherball?
A lot of kids.
Weird people.
Isabella Chavez was so good at tetherball.
It's
Big
just so
bells?
scary. It's just so like the ball. Oh my
They're
god. I
just
can't.
punching.
I don't think I ever played tetherball when I was little. Ever.
Really?
Never, not once.
We had like 4 little things at our playground.
Wasn't interested.
Yeah,
Not my thing.
we never collabed at recess. Ever.
But both of you guys were cheerleaders, right?
She was on song, I was on cheer.
Okay, so what's the difference in being a cheerleader and a song leader?
So song is basically like cheerleaders that dance. Like we're all part of the same squad, but we have separate little like subunits.
Okay.
And so song was the ones that had the pom poms and we danced, and we didn't throw each other in the air.
Yeah, we'd stunt.
Okay.
They would
Yeah.
do like turns and all.
Yeah, because you used to get thrown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was like the pet flag girls with the flags.
You know, so my wife used to be a cheerleader also, and she would watch these cheerleading shows about the college teams and all kind of stuff. Man, that stuff, especially the higher you go up, is dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's the guys who are on the cheerleading team are so strong and like so coordinated, and the stunts and it's a lot more than I ever expected. I didn't see Liz doing all that stuff when she was cheering, but like just watching the show, like it's dangerous. And then I didn't want you, because it's being a flyer, right?
Yeah.
I didn't like you flying because then we had to count on everyone to catch you.
And then they like did it that one time.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
More than one time.
I got like
Yeah.
not caught one time and was like so hurt. But
Yeah,
then I was fine.
I guess that happens when you fly sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I was flying.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't.
All right. So weren't you going to the gym with her sometimes?
Yeah. But while we were there, I would mostly work on like cardio and things like that, because
Okay.
that's more so my focus rather than like weights and strengthening. I prefer like toning and things like that. So like she said earlier with Pilates, like I've been kind of doing full body exercises that tone your body and like make your like strengthen your core, things like that, but just
Yeah.
without building the muscles, because that's just not something that I've been interested in.
Got it. And so Pilates is awesome. It's a different kind of strength. It's a full body kind of strength. It really lengthens your muscles out. So when I was recovering from my hip surgery, they put me on, I forgot the name of the machine, but it's a Pilates machine. And man, like it is awesome. And there's different machines. But anyway, whether you like the weights or whether you like boxing or Pilates, whatever it is, just do something. Like regardless of how old you are, just always, you need to be moving. If you're not moving, when you're staying still, you're going backwards. So work out, do
I
something.
run sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. You used to run a lot when you played soccer.
I'll be going outside and just taking a run.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
When you played soccer, when she played soccer on her club team, they used to warm up with 2 miles?
2 miles, and it had to be in less than 16 minutes if I had to run a third.
Yeah. That was yeah. I don't mind running, but I don't like it. I don't mind running if there's something at the end of it to catch a ball, to hit someone, to hit something. But like just to run for the sake of running, not for me.
I like running, but maybe that's because that's all I really did. So I don't really know anything different. But
Now, when she was young, she was fast. Are you still fast?
She's fast.
yeah.
Yeah?
I
She's
race
really
sometimes.
fast.
Like my friends will be like, "You want to race?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'll just smoke everyone and go crazy.
So with this one time, I got to say this because
Oh,
my
no.
wife and my son are going to be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you said this again, Dad." So this one time she's playing soccer, and so here's the field, long ways right here. Lex is over here, and the kid with the ball breaks out over here, and I'm watching the kid with the ball, and the next thing you know, you see this little flash of light just coming across the field. She was moving so fast, like I was like, "Damn!" Like you were fast, like you were exceptionally fast. That time, and then another time she was playing softball. She went from first to third,
I played softball for 1 year.
and she was a catcher one time, and the equipment was bigger than her.
Dude,
It was-
this girl rocked me so hard. It hurt so bad.
When you got ran over at
Sorry, I
home.
almost said a bad word.
Yeah.
My mom would have killed me. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, she got ran over at home plate. Bad news. Well,
This girl was huge. I was like 7, and she was like not the size of a 7-year-old. She was the size of like a 15-year-old, and I was like maybe like what 50 pounds.
maybe.
And she just rammed into me so hard, and my legs like flipped over my head.
Yeah.
I was sore for like 3 weeks.
Years later, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, one time in softball, she's going first to third, and she's going so fast, going around second base, like she was like leaning like this. It was awesome. Anyway, yeah, she was pretty
Anyways.
fast. All right, so what? I know that you go to some kind of choreography dance studio, or
Yeah.
So tell me about
So I've jumped around between studios, like just taking freelance classes, just whatever choreographer I'm interested in, like Kinja, Snow Globe, things like that.
so this is for dancing though.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is for dancing. But recently I started this program that's more focused on artistry as a whole. So like music included in that, as well as dancing and just performance as an entire aspect in and of itself. So that was cool. It's at a studio in Buena Park, but right now I'm kind of just trying to navigate what my goals are for the future and then start planning out based on that.
Okay.
So yeah, but right now I don't have like a home studio that I
So
used to.
I remember you used to go to a dance studio like at midnight or something like that. Didn't you used to go like in the middle of the night?
Yeah, at Snow Globe. I was on one of the teams that they had there, and our practice would have to start after the classes ended, and classes would go until 10:30. So our practice would start at 10:30 and go to like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, depending on what we had to do. So yeah, it was kind of scary.
Her performances were good though. I went to one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we worked hard, but
So
yeah.
is it like a so you think you can dance type? Like, so explain like kind of what it is. Is it a group? Is it a like what exactly kind of dance were you doing?
So Snow Globe has 2 teams. One is a competition team and one is just an exhibition team. And I was on the exhibition team. And so basically they have an audition process, and then whoever gets to the team, we work together, we create a set, like our choreographers create a set for us, block us in whatever they think fits best. And then it like ultimately becomes like around 6-minute set that we perform like wherever we go. Like we did Maxed Out, World of Dance, things like that.
Oh, you were on World of Dance?
It was just
show.
a competition.
It was a competition.
Yeah, it was a competition.
Okay. And
World of Dance
and
competition.
what kind of dance? Hip hop?
Yeah,
classical?
it's like hip hop type of dancing mostly. Unless people like, there's different genres, but overall we just kind of did like that choreography type, So
Okay.
Jessi Crunks.
You get crunk?
She gets super crunk. She goes crazy. That pink hair is flying, and she's.
I would like to see that. I would like to see that. All right. So Lex, so talk to us about your jobs. That so Lex is a hustler. You've been working since you were 15, and you're about to be
22
22.
in
Very
12
shortly.
days. Yeah.
But who's counting? Yeah. So Lex has been a hustler since she was young, and nothing's changed. working 2 jobs, going to school. So give us an example of what a day at Starbucks could look like. Keep it PG.
I mean, how is Starbucks not PG? Starbucks is it's a stable job. It's something I can always fall back on. I feel like I've been treated pretty well by higher ups and all that, so I don't have any complaints there.
Yeah.
The customers are a very interesting situation. I make a lot of frappuccinos, and I hate frappuccinos. They're actually the worst thing to make ever. You can ask Jessi. She worked there for like 6 months. But
a year.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait.
A year.
A year.
A year. We went to the same Starbucks. Starbucks is pretty chill. I like being a barista. I think making drinks is really fun. I feel like I'm in like a barista simulator situation sometimes. Like I'm just going. Because I don't really talk to customers much when I'm there. I literally go clock in and make drinks the whole entire shift.
So when you're making drinks, you're not on the register?
Yeah. I'm on bar.
Okay.
But
And so okay. How cool? What's the sizes? What's the small, the medium, the large, the extra?
Tall.
Oh my God.
So there's short. If it's hot, it's short, tall, grande, venti. If it's cold, it's tall, grande, venti, trenta. My dad gets a fruity little strawberry acai lemonade, blended sometimes, or he gets a vanilla sweet cream cold brew.
Yeah, but so number one, I hate coffee. I hate coffee. I only drink it because I have to, and she has tried to bully me into drinking coffee so much.
Yeah, I have.
And I just get like the
No,
regular.
that's not true. He drinks 2 cups of hot coffee every morning, and
I
he
hate
talks
it.
about how disgusting it is and how gross it is.
It is.
So I have tried to help and bring him like yummy coffee flavors, and he's like, "Ugh, Lex, I hate this." Blah 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 blah.
But they also, I only drink it to wake up, but I do not like. I know that a lot of people love coffee, and I know that.
You know, she drinks black iced Americanos.
But again, that's out of necessity. It's not because it tastes good.
But she could add like a raw sugar or something, but she just like refuses.
I don't want to.
Then it's just sugar.
Vanilla?
Yeah.
Then it's just sugary
exactly.
crap.
Like I'm not drinking coffee to drink sugar.
It's gross. Iced Americanos are nasty. No way.
I've actually been drinking my coffee black recently, because I put my protein shake as creamer in my coffee a lot of times, but I ran out of protein shake, so I just started drinking it black. And I mean, it sucked even worse, but like it felt clean. It felt cleaner going down though. To be honest with you.
It does.
Yeah. So, coffee sucks. Are we playing footsies?
You're kicking me.
Yeah, sorry, kid. All right, guys. Hey, you know what? So this has been a good first part of the show so far. We're going to take a quick little break, and we will be right back. All right, guys, we're back. All right, so a couple other things I want to talk about, and then that'll be a wrap. So let's first talk about, so like I said at the beginning, you know, Jessi has been as much a part of our family as you can be. So you guys, we went to the same church at first, and you guys have been to the same schools for your whole life. So let's just talk about how you've been with us as much as you have been, and you know, you being a part of our family, and I think one of the cool things that Liz and I are able to do is we have been really cool with a lot of your guys' friends, you know, you and Josh's friends, and you know, we don't consider Jess friends. Like she's our family. So like let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, my mom was a single mother of 4 kids, and she was also working and going to school at the same time, trying to, you know, establish a life for herself, you know, as a single mother. Hi, Mom.
Ooh, Jamie.
Shout out to you.
Jamie.
But obviously that's really hard for somebody. Like, you know, that's so much to deal with, and I couldn't fathom ever having to, you know, deal with all of that. But of course, like, there was times when, like, she had to go to work and someone needed to watch me, and the Speaks were always there for me, and I was like, it was basically like my second home. Like I was like, oh, like we're going to Lexi's, okay, like every day before school, every day after school for a long time.
Yeah, and like I said, I could come home at any time, and Jess is there, and it was normal. It was just normal, you know. So like it's kind of like you had a sister that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole her being she was probably at my house every day for like I don't even know how many years, like
wow,
a lot, like most of my elementary school time and all that. So it was weird to not have her around. So when she like wasn't around, I felt kind of like where's my other one? Like, because I have a brother and we're really close, and I feel like we've always been super close. Like, me and my brother don't really fight much. Like, we argue and bicker and stuff, but, like, we're super, super, super close.
Yeah, argue and bicker is probably a better word than fight.
Yeah, we don't fight.
Okay.
We're very polar opposite people, but we get along really well.
That's
along
true.
with me and her. We're very opposite, but very similar just because we grew up in the same environment, I think. But I think having her around every day was, it was like a weird comfort thing that I had. But I've had this person around every single day my whole entire life.
This person.
And yeah, it's really cool. It's a crazy experience. I love to tell people. I love to bring her around. I'm always like, this is Jessi. I want everyone to meet her, and she's a part of me. So it's like something that yeah.
It's crazy because like I've literally never known life without you guys in it.
Yeah.
Like from the day that I was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she has like her brothers that were around a lot too. Like Josh and her older brother, they grew up together as well. So that was always really cool because Josh didn't have a brother. So it was like he got a brother, I got a sister.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's fair.
So Wowzers, you game also, right?
You game.
I'm not proud of it.
Wait. So what's the
Legends.
what's the phrase? What's the actual terminology? Are you a gamer? Or are you a digital creator? Like, what are you? I don't know.
Oh, I think gamer is the best fitted term.
Okay.
I'm a game enjoyer, maybe I would say.
Game enthusiast.
Yeah, like it's not that serious, but like I do play games quite often.
She streams. Used to.
And what does that mean?
So sometimes I broadcast myself playing video games live on Twitch. It used to be more of a thing than it is now, but I'm kind of trying to get back into it because entertainment is always a thing that I've been interested in. So whatever way I can put content out there, I've just always wanted to do things like that. So streaming, music, dancing, all of those things.
So streaming, like, so if you're sitting here playing a game right now and you're just live, so then if I'm on Twitch, I can just go to your channel and watch you play?
Yeah, so the cool thing about Twitch and most broadcasting services is there's a live chat. So I really like being able to interact with people on, whoever wants to consume my content. I enjoy like talking to new people, meeting new people, just entertaining people.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that would be kind of equivalent, like if I had a live workout and I'm in here working out and I can go back and forth.
Like people are like chatting in the thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're talking in the thing, yeah.
Cool. And you've never been into games?
No, I'm horrible at video games.
I've tried so hard to get her into games.
So bad. I just like don't get it. Like
there's too many options on the controller. So I had Atari 2600, one joystick, one orange button. I was good at that.
But she plays on her computer. She doesn't play like on a console.
Yeah. Okay. And so what's the difference in someone playing on the controllers or on keyboards? Is it the one better than the other? Is it like a Ford and Chevy, like one hates the other?
Well, so mouse and keyboard is more precise. You have more control over it. Whereas when you play with the controller, there's like assists on there because it's not as easy to like navigate with Joy-Cons as it is with a mouse. So I grew up playing on PC. Like my first game was MapleStory that my brothers introduced me to. So I always played on my PC and that's just what I'm used to. But I heard that going from controller to mouse and keyboard is really hard.
Huh.
Yeah, but I don't really know. I never played with a controller.
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah.
She'll talk about her gaming stuff and I'm like,
but there are a lot of buttons on the controller. Like there's too many. I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah. It's too much.
No,
Too much.
Complicated.
Josh is good at the games he plays.
He plays one game. He plays Call of Duty.
No, but he plays other stuff too. I know he used to play other stuff, and now he just plays Call of Duty. And he played but he plays with Zach and Matt and all the guys and stuff.
She plays like, is it Valorant? Is that what it's called?
I play a few games. Valorant, Overwatch, League of Legends.
Oh.
I don't really like to put them on my resume though, because
I'll go into her chat and all I hear is her going, and then she's like killing people.
No, yeah, because every game is a horror game to me.
Like she's really scared.
It's scary.
Like she's just yelling at her computer.
Like I'm actually immersed, fighting for my life, like my real life.
I'll be like at work, like on my break, like it says that she's streaming. I'm gonna go watch. She's like, oh my god, guys, I'm dying. And I'm like, okay.
I watched it. I was a part of your stream a little. I was supporting
Subscribed.
you. Yeah, I was subscribed, and I had no idea what the hell you were doing. So I was just supporting because I wanted to support, but I had no idea what you were doing though.
I appreciate that. I feel the love from you guys.
Yeah. It's always there. So you remember that one time when
Your
you had
voice
this?
cracked crazy right now.
Remember that one time you had this car?
No.
So let's talk about this. I'll let you describe it, and then I'll jump in when I want to.
I had a 2007 Mini Coupe. It was my favorite thing to ever exist. I loved it so much. I wanted it so bad, and my parents were kind enough to get that for me. And it actually was like such a horrible car. It was like so bad.
It may have been the worst year of my life. We had this car in our family for 1 year, and by the way, Jay, the wolf, Jay found the car for us.
Jay's my grandpa.
Yeah, Grandpa Jay. And so Jay, let me talk about Jay real fast. So Jay is the type of guy. If you say, "Hey Jay, I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about getting this kind of car." Like the next time I talk to him, he'll say, "Hey man, I was looking at the cars you were talking about, and I have this." And so, man, he's awesome like that. So he knew that Lex wanted a Mini Cooper, and he was able to find it. It was cute.
It was so cute.
It looked good.
It was like me in a car.
It was.
But she was very dramatic, exactly like me. But she had such a cute little sunroof. She had a little wood interior. I put flowers. It was like so cute. It was such a girl car, and then it like exploded and like did me so dirty. But it's okay. I think I probably drove it like 3 months out of the year that I had that car.
Yeah. So we got it for was it your 20th birthday?
20th.
20. I think from 20 to 21.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got it for her birthday when she turned 20, and it was, and this is no reflection on Jay at all. The car is just a piece of dog crap.
Yeah.
And we did not know, obviously, but man, and on top of that, it's a BMW, so everything is expensive, ridiculously expensive. But so we had this car for a year. This car was in the shop 7 or 8 times.
Yeah.
Now there was one time while you were at work at Starbucks.
I was driving to work.
No.
Oh,
the other time.
Gas.
Yeah. So there was a point where people were stealing gas from your car. They would get like a big open gas pan.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't.
It was like 6 in the morning too. It was like I like opened my job at like 4:30 in the morning, and I walk outside on my break, and there's like my coworker had like come into my job and be like, "I think your car's leaking something." Yeah. And it was just a puddle of gas. My whole entire gas tank on the floor. Like I had just filled up my gas tank the night before too.
Yeah.
It was full.
And it only took like 10 or 12 gallons, but so what? Yeah. So what people were doing, they were stealing gas, and so they had to do research on which cars they could do this to. And what they were doing was they would get a big open gas can to put underneath the gas tank of a car, and they would only get cars that have a plastic gas tank. And they would drill a hole into the gas tank and literally just leak the gas into their gas can. Mini Coopers have a plastic gas tank. So, yeah.
That was the first incident. And then I was driving to Starbucks in like December of last year, and I was on the 210, and I wasn't in the carpooling by myself, but I was. And my car literally stopped in the middle of the freeway. It didn't even like warn me. It just like stopped. And I thought I was going to die. And I called my mom. And then some guy helped me push my car off the freeway. And then I had to park my car in a funeral home. My mom came to pick me up.
So the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because we know she wanted this car. My mistake was I did not do research on the type of car that it was. I knew it was a cute little car, and it was this and that, whatever. I had an idea that it was a BMW, but I just wasn't really thinking. And then the second that we got the car, I would say maybe it ran good for like 2 months. But then from the time it started,
didn't stop. Yeah.
It was just one thing after another. And and then the funniest thing is so we would have to switch cars because I would always have to take it to the shop. And then my big ass is driving this little punk ass car, and it was funny.
Dad driving the Mini Coupe was a silly situation. Like his little bald head was just like through like the window.
Yeah,
he would go through the sunroof. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
But I will tell you this: I'm not a fast driver. I'm not into like that kind of stuff. But when I was driving that car, I was like that. It's like a little sports car.
Yeah.
It's quick. It handles
Had
the
paddle
turns. Good.
shifters.
Yeah.
Paddle
It was
shifters.
it's Euro, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
It's British.
Anyway, it's a no German.
German?
BMW's German.
But Mini Coopers have the British flag all throughout the car.
Oh, yeah, British, German, Mini Cooper. They suck though. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that 2 thumbs
Did
down.
you guys know Jessi has a Prius? Sorry, I had to include that.
I drive a Prius.
'Cause
It's reliable.
The world
Works.
are Prius haters, you know that?
Except for when my catalytic converter got stolen from my own driveway. But other than that, I've had no problems.
I didn't
Really
know-
efficient.
I didn't know that.
People
Yeah.
are Prius haters.
Yeah.
Because Prius drivers drive very slow. A little silly.
I'm not slow. I'm fast.
No, she's a slow driver. So slow. Like, if the speed limit's 35, she's going like 24.
What?
She said 24.
I don't do that.
So do you know? In my lifetime, I have had, I want to say probably, and your mom could probably help me answer this. I would say that I've had my car stolen probably, I would say 7 or 8 times maybe.
Do you remember his old Honda, the blue one?
The station wagon one?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
small blue Honda.
Yep.
I have a vivid memory of him coming into my room and telling me that he needed to leave because his car got stolen.
Yep.
And I started crying.
My car
It was so sad.
throughout my lifetime, I have had at least 7 cars stolen. 3 specifically since
So crazy.
we lived in the building. At least, so yeah, and so I've always had Hondas, right? And I think that catalytic converters were a big deal for people to steal for Hondas. Anyway, yeah, we've had good luck with cars recently though, so I'm happy now. Yeah.
I just can't believe that happened to you. It's really funny.
All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up with this last topic. And so, you know, you guys are young girls, just kind of, you know, getting started in life, doing what you're doing. You've had your experiences in high school and all your jobs and everything. So, what is your goal in the next 5 to 10 years? Like where do you see yourself? Like I know you're going to school right now. I know you're doing your dance stuff, and you're looking forward to that. Like, so, like, what will you be doing in 5 to 10 years based on what you're doing right now?
To be honest, I think it's pretty up in the air. I think I'm a pretty go with the flow type person nowadays. I used to not be. I used to be very by the book, and if things weren't a certain way, I would freak out. That's something I inherited from him. But yeah.
What?
Oh my gosh. He is the most superstitious. Things have to be a certain way. It's like he's just such like a little guy in that situation. Like he has to like have everything such a certain way, and if it's not, he freaks out. Anyways, I'm not like that anymore, but I hope to be a healthy, happy adult doing whatever I'm doing at the time.
So for your psychology, what job do you want to get?
I want to be a therapist for children.
A child therapist.
Pediatric therapist. That's the goal. But I hope to be doing that. Hopefully have my master's and working in a clinical office, doing all those things. Hopefully have be with my dog and stuff. He'll be chilling with me.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were bringing Rocky today.
I was gonna bring Rocky, but he seemed overwhelmed.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have been able to sit here through the whole
Our
thing.
dog has anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you approach our house, I mean, it's a war. I mean, especially if you're
Insert a picture of Rocky.
Yeah, I will definitely insert a picture of Rocky. If you're an Amazon driver, if you're the mailman, if you are approaching our house, unless he knows you, I mean, it is just. Yeah.
It's war.
He
for
protects
him.
us.
It is like.
Yeah.
And he's so tired at the end of the day, and I understand, he is fighting for his life all different times of the day because he feels like we're going under attack.
Yeah. 14 pounds of viciousness.
The mailman is just trying to drop off mail.
Yeah.
Just do his job,
Yeah.
and he screams at him.
Yeah. All right. And how about you, Wazers? What is your goal in the next 5 to 10 years? Where do you see yourself? What are you doing?
Definitely somewhere in entertainment, wherever that may be. I definitely want to pursue music, give it a chance, see what happens with that, keep up my streaming, just keep putting content out there and see where I go from there.
Cool. So you guys are at the age where one thing that I don't like about what young people do is they stop pursuing whatever their dream is to just start working. I'm not saying that we don't have to work, because you're going to work for the rest of your life in one form or fashion, whether you are a businessman or whether you get rich, whatever the case is, we're going to be working. Do what you want to do for as long as you can do it. And then when you have to start working at whatever it is that you have to start working at, man, chase all your dreams until that point. And then chances are your dreams will become your job, and then you'll feel like you're not working. So I'm glad that both of you guys are, you are much more go with the flow, and you are much more like, oh, hey, like this is where this is taking me, this is where that's taking me, and you're going to you're open to that. And that's good, because I don't think that people typically know what they want to do exactly at 21, 22 years old. Because, I mean, even though our age says we're not a kid, but you're still young like a kid. So it's good that you guys are open-minded to whatever it is that you want to do. So I know you guys will do well. I think I know you guys a little bit. I think you guys will do pretty good. Anything else you guys want to close with, or anything you guys want to talk about?
My dad has been bald my whole life.
So one time, I started losing my hair. Thanks for closing with my bald head. So I started losing my hair. I was 18 years old. I was in spring training, and I used to cut my own hair. Maybe that's how come I went bald. So I used to cut my own hair. I get myself a little Bobby Brown part in the front of my head right here, And so when my hair started growing back, it didn't grow back right here. It was just like kind of like real light, like baby hair,
That's so embarrassing.
And I was like, damn, like the part's not coming back. So then I just kept the part, right? And then I did not cut a part on this side, but then this one starts to thin out too. And then I learned that this part right here, when you start to lose your hair, these are called the gates, like you're opening the gates from that point. And I was like, I think 17 or 18 when that happened. And then I kept my hair until my forehead was a 6 or 7 head, where my hairline was way back here.
I don't think I've ever seen like just your forehead ever in my life.
No.
I've only seen like.
I think I started shaving my head when you were maybe 1 or 2. Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I started shaving my head. What was I going to do? Try to hang on to the couple of hairs I had and just have like one hair going from here to here? Like that's just not me. So I started shaving it.
I want to preface, if you're bald, it's not personal. I just think that my dad being bald is so funny. That's all.
Yeah.
Anytime he says something to me, I just have to close with, oh, but you're bald.
She does.
But if you're a bald person out there, love you so much. You're killing it. He's the exception.
And this is how come, and this is great that we're closing the podcast with me being bald. Yeah. This is exactly how a conversation would go with me and Lex at home. So this is perfect. All right, guys. Thank you guys for being on.
Yay.
Thank you for having us.
Golf clap.
Bald is okay.
Thank you. Go bald head, guys.
Love yourself if you're bald.
All right, guys. I'll see you in the next show.